Greetings. Today we continue our study in the book of 1 John chapter 5. Today we'll consider verses 16 through 18 on the subject of the sin unto death. John says, if any man see his brother sin a sin, which is not unto death, he shall ask, and he shall give life for them that sin not unto death. There is a sin unto death. I do not say that he shall pray for it. All unrighteousness is sin, and there is a sin not unto death. We know that whosoever is born of God sinneth not, but he that is begotten of God keepeth himself, and that wicked one toucheth him not. The sin unto death seems to be misunderstood, even by many who claim to believe that the Bible is God's Word. There are certain facts which are presented in our text verses that are essential that we understand and comprehend if we really get the concept of the sin of death correct biblically. Fact number one, all unrighteousness, it is sin, verse 17 says. Unrighteousness can be either the doing of that which is not righteous or the failing to do that which is righteous. There are unrighteous acts which we commonly call sins of commission. That is, we commit an act which God has judged to be unrighteous. As Colossians 3:25 declares, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons. There are also unrighteous acts which we commonly call sins of omission. That is, we fail to commit an act which God has judged to be righteous. As James 4:17 declares, therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. Fact number two, there is a sin unto death according to 1 John 5:16. Romans 3:23 states, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. James chapter 2, beginning at verse 10 says, for whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, he is guilty of all. For he that said, do not commit adultery, also said, do not kill. Now if thou commit no adultery, yet if thou kill, thou art become a transgressor of the law. Romans 6:23, the first part of the verse says, for the wages of sin is death. Ezekiel 18:4 and verse 20 both make this statement, the soul that sinneth, it shall die. Beyond the general principle of death as a penalty for sin, there is a sin for which God will terminate one's physical life. Fact number three, there is a sin not unto death according to verse 17. If God imposed the death penalty on every man for every sin, every time that he sinned, then the world would have a population of 0. Ecclesiastes 8:11 says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.